Now, with South Korea's inflation rate likely to surpass 5% before too long, the government has laid out new measures in a bid to tame soaring consumer prices. At his first meeting with economy-related ministers on Monday, the new finance minister unveiled 10 projects that he says should stabilize the cost of living here in South Korea. Eum Ji-young with the details.
The South Korean government has set out emergency measures to rein in runaway prices. Finance Minister Choo Kyung-ho unveiled on Monday a roughly $2.5 billion package to stabilize people's livelihoods. This came during his first meeting with economy-related ministers since his appointment earlier this month.
This emergency package includes 10 projects that are closely related to people's livelihoods, including food, living, and housing expenses that can be immediately executed.
First of all, the government will push to lower the burden of high food prices. It'll remove import duties on certain items that have recently seen prices surge. Until the end of this year, the government will impose quota tariffs on 7 food items, including pork, wheat, and eggs, meaning a certain amount can be imported duty-free. With this, the price of imported pork could fall by as much as 20%. Also, until the end of 2023, imports of coffee and cocoa beans will be exempt from value-added tax, bringing down prices by nearly 10%. Value-added tax of 10% on processed food, including kimchi and soybean paste, will be omitted as well. Under the plan, the government expects to bring down inflation by 0.1 percentage point. On top of food, Choo also announced support for living expenses.
To reduce the burden of living expenses, the government will provide help in areas including education, transportation, and phone bills.
Despite the hike in the base rate, the government will keep the interest rate of student loans steady at 1.7%, the same as in the first half of this year. Also, to ease the burden on car purchases, the government will extend the 30% deduction on consumption tax. The government also plans to bring down the property tax burden to a level similar to 2020 prior to surge in housing prices. Eum Ji-young, Arirang News.